Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
What's up, Tom Spotlight fam? I've got some thoughts on the latest installment of Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. At 62 years old, Tom Cruise still manages to deliver those insane stunts we've come to expect from Ethan Hunt. But does this $400 million spectacle stick the landing as a worthy farewell? Picking up directly from Dead Reckoning, The Final Reckoning wastes no time throwing Ethan Hunt and his IMF team into their most dangerous assignment yet. They're facing off against a malicious AI known as the entity that's evolved beyond internet manipulation. It now controls nuclear arsenals worldwide, threatening total annihilation within days. What starts as a familiar cat-and-mouse game quickly escalates into something far more sinister. The plot gives Hunt an impossible choice: surrender control of the entity's source code to the American government, or risk destroying the internet and plunging the world into economic darkness while trying to eliminate the threat entirely. It's a classic Mission Impossible dilemma, though the stakes feel artificially inflated at times. You know something's wrong when you're checking your watch during a Tom Cruise movie. The opening hour drags considerably, weighed down by exposition dumps and repetitive dialogue that feels more like a committee meeting than an action thriller. Director Christopher McQuarrie seems caught between explaining the complex AI threat and moving the story forward. The result is a series of disconnected scenes that jump between locations without establishing clear narrative momentum. But here's where the movie redeems itself. Once that sluggish first act ends, The Final Reckoning transforms into something special. The pacing shifts dramatically, allowing the characters to breathe while ramping up the tension. It's like watching two different movies edited together, with the second one being significantly better. When people talk about this movie in years to come, they'll focus on those spectacular action sequences that remind you why Tom Cruise remains Hollywood's premier action star. The much-publicized underwater submarine sequence delivers exactly what you'd expect: pure, breathless tension without a single word of dialogue. Watching Cruise navigate the flooded compartments of the sunken Sevastopol submarine while the vessel slides deeper into the abyss creates genuine edge-of-your-seat moments. But the real showstopper involves Cruise clinging to biplane wings during aerial acrobatics over South Africa's Blyde River Canyon. The fact that this 62-year-old actor actually performed these stunts himself adds an extra layer of awe to already incredible visuals. You can practically feel the wind force threatening to tear him from the aircraft. Here's what makes these sequences work so well. They prioritize practical effects over digital wizardry. The camera work puts you right in the action without feeling chaotic. Each stunt serves the story rather than existing just for spectacle, and Cruise's commitment to authenticity shows in every frame. That dedication is something Tom's Spotlight can definitely get behind. As The Final Reckoning works overtime to honor 3 decades of Mission Impossible history, it brings back Henry Czerny as Eugene Kittredge from the original 1996 film, creating a satisfying full-circle moment. Ving Rhames and Simon Pegg get their moments to shine, reminding us why Luther and Benji have become such beloved characters over the years. However, some of the fan service feels forced. Do we really need another flashback montage showing Ethan's greatest hits? The screenplay occasionally gets bogged down in over-explaining the character's emotional journey when the audience already understands his motivations perfectly well. Despite its title, The Final Reckoning keeps its options open for future installments. Cruise himself has expressed interest in continuing the franchise, comparing his situation to Harrison Ford playing Indiana Jones into his 80s. The movie's ending suggests closure while leaving room for interpretation. So there you have it, folks. Tom Spotlight's take on Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. It delivers spectacular action sequences and emotional payoffs for longtime fans, but struggles with pacing issues and an overly complex plot. Still, if you're an action movie enthusiast or a franchise devotee, this is one to check out. Just maybe grab some extra popcorn. You're going to be there for nearly 3 hours.